What's up, my peeps? It's Cynthia, aka C-Flow, and welcome to my channel, C-Flow's Reality TV Talk. Today, we're going to talk about Married at First Sight, MAFS, season 16. Now that all the hoopla and the wedding and all that other BS is out of the way, this is when I'm going to start reviewing the episodes. But today, I'm going to provide my early predictions on who I think is going to make it, who's not. Unfortunately, not very many, but we'll get into that. But first, I would really appreciate it if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment. I want to hear what you think. I could be wrong. I can appreciate other people's opinions. I'm just saying, just go ahead and, think that like. All right. So let's get started. First, we're going to talk about Kirsten and Shaquille, aka Shaq. I'm going to call him Shaq. Now, from the get-go, both of them very educated, very professional, very successful, and I can see why they were matched. I mean, they could be like a serious power couple if they make it, like a real power couple. Howsoever, Kirsten seems to be a bit superficial, a little uppity. That's just my opinion, a little uppity. Um, and I'm basing this on her comments on his looks. Like, really, girl, the bald head is just like really bothering you. I mean, I get it. We all have our wants and what we want our spouses, potential spouses, to look like. But to me, that's not really like a deal breaker. That's just my opinion. I also think that she has a wall up, right? And unless she gets that wall knocked down, it's going to be a problem in their marriage potentially. I do think that Shaq is going to fall for her pretty quick. It will take her some time. Again, she's got to let that wall down. She's got to get past the bald head and everything. Um, yeah, like I said, they have the potential to be a power couple. So in my opinion, I think they have a 50-50 chance to make it. But I think it's all dependent on Kirsten as of right now. So, like throughout the season, we could see that Shaq could be a real a-hole, and then I will change my whole perspective. But as of right now, I think there's a 50-50 chance that they're going to work. I hope they do, because like I said, they could do some things with their all that noggin they both got, all the brains they both have. That's pretty impressive with the degrees and everything. I'm Rainy. So Gina and Clint. All right. They too are both successful. They love to travel. They both seem like free spirits. And I can see why they were matched. The thing is, I got the impression at the wedding that Gina wasn't that, how can I say, that into Clint. It seemed like to me, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think when she saw him at the altar and they were talking, saying their vows and stuff. Clint looked like he was like, yes, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. She's got a big A smile though. Like you can see her molars. You can see her wisdom teeth. I don't know if she still got her wisdoms, but that mouth, the way she smiles is something else. But she's beautiful. However, I get player vibes still from Clint. It was funny when he was trying on his tuxedo with his boys and the posing and everything he was doing. I was like, what is this? Like a Ralph Lauren photo shoot? Like, okay. So I don't know. And then we see like the previews of what's coming up in the coming weeks, that he prefers skinnier girls, which to me, she's not fat. So what the hell are you talking? Anyway, I hope he doesn't be that guy. I hope he's not that guy. If he is, he's an a-hole. Okay, so I also think that because Gina is opening her own salon, right? She's got employees, she's got people working, doing eyebrows and all sorts of things. And she's building out a space in a building. That takes a lot of work. I know. I had a business where I had to do a build out and it's very stressful. And then when you're a business owner, you are busy as all get out. So I think her busyness is going to cause an issue with Clint. He's going to feel, in my opinion, he's going to feel neglected. He's going to feel like she doesn't have time for him. And then I think he could potentially get bored and stray. My opinion. So if he's okay with her being busy, maybe help her out. There's a 50-50 chance that they may make it. So there's two 50-50s. I guess that makes one. So in my opinion, 50-50 chance that they will make it. But I don't know. Clint got that little. I'm still about to sneak some pieces. All right. Now, Nicole and Chris. Frankly, I'm not really sure why they were matched. It could be that they are opposites and the experts feel that they can offset one another. I'm going to assume that's what it is, but I can't seem to figure out why they're matched. Nicole seems very bossy. She's very talkative, as we can see. His Chris's family said that he's talkative too. We ain't seen that yet. His impressions and all that stuff kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, are you just on this show to be seen because you can do mediocre impressions of people? I don't know. That just rubbed me the wrong way. But anywho, let's get past that. He does seem like he's a really nice guy, but can be a pushover. Nicole's mom even said that she needs someone that can reel her in, like ring her in, reel her in, whatever her mama said, right? And I don't think that Chris is the guy. He could surprise us throughout the season and show some cojones, but right now I don't think he's the guy to do that. And even when he talked about his past relationships, it seemed like that he was a giver, and taken advantage of. So I don't know. I think Nicole's constant talking and bossiness, in my opinion, I feel that's how she is. And the fact that she admits that she's sassy and she's all FBI, full-blooded Italian, which she admits that she's not. But that whole bravado that she has, I think Chris is going to tire of it, and then they're not going to make it. So I do not think that Nicole and Chris are going to make it. Jasmine and Eris, right off the bat, Eris ain't ready for marriage. He ain't ready. He is almost 40 years old and has never lived with a woman. Like never, ever, ever, ever. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It just seems it's like a red flag for me. Like in those 40 years, you never loved someone or been with someone so much that you guys wanted to shack, right? I don't know. It's a red flag for me. Plus, his cousin says he's not ready. And they seem like they are very close, know one another's dirt, okay? And your family knows you sometimes better than you know yourself. So when she says, I don't think he's ready, I believe her. His family also mentioned that he is not a very good communicator. And I think that's going to be a problem for Jasmine. Jasmine seems like a really pretty, sweet girl. That's really the only impression I got of her. She's successful with what she does with the cheerleading and everything. But I think his lack of his ability to communicate is going to cause a problem. And I really don't think they're going to make it because I think he's going to be shutting down. They get into an argument. He's going to shut down. And it's going to piss her off, right? And and the fact that he hasn't really been in a lot of serious relationships, at least that's the impression I got, he's not going to know how to get past arguments and disagreements. And I think he's just one of those, boop, I'm done. I don't want to talk about it. And that's going to be detrimental. So they're not going to make it, unfortunately. And last but not least, we have Dominique. I'm going to say Dom and McKinley. Dom is too young, okay? Too young. I know they're calling her an old soul, right? But I still think she is too young and not ready. Especially if she's talking, she still want to hang out with her girlfriends and everything, which that's cool. So when you're in a marriage, this is my opinion, you can't be hanging out with your girlfriends every week, okay? Every other month, every once in a while is cool. But every week, that's what it seems like to me she would like to continue to do. And that's not going to be cool. Especially because I feel like McKinley is more settled. Although I gave him the side, and he's an introvert, but I gave him the side eye because I was like, okay, so you just move down here from, did he say Flint, Michigan to Tennessee just recently? Is it just for this show? Because you want to be seen on the show? I don't know. Just something in my brain was like, wait a minute. I'll give you a side eye. The one thing that I can give Dom props for, and I think that was very mature of her, is when she was speaking with, it was either his mama, his grandmama. I don't remember who the other girl was next to the older lady, but she asked the question as to whether or not her being biracial is going to cause a problem or is a problem for the family. And I was like, girl, bravo, bravo. Very good question. I thought that was very ballsy of her. And it's a valid concern because the way grandma or mama, whoever she was, Mima, was looking, I got the impression that she was not okay with the fact that she was biracial. I really did. McKinley says, oh, that's not going to be a problem. But I really, excuse me, and truly feel like it's going to be a problem, which is kind of sad. But, you know, that's just how it is in this world, honey. Yeah. So again, I don't think they're going to make it, especially if these, the season, preview, if you will, the trailer of the season was showing that she lied or he lied or somebody was lying and the experts were like, you lied to us. And I was like, okay, well, what they lying about? I don't think they're gonna make it. So what do we have? We have Kirsten and Shaq 50-50, and we have Gina and Clint 50-50. The rest of them, I really don't think they're going to make it. I don't know. I just feel like their matching was off this season. Am I wrong? Let me know your thoughts. I really would love for you to comment. Say how you feel down in the comments and see if you agree with me. But that's pretty much my prediction. So please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, comment, subscribe to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So it's going to be an exciting season. Until next time, peace.